Hey, what's up, everyone? So today, I thought I'd make a video because that's what fucking people on YouTube do. They make videos. Today, my wife wanted to get me a Father's Day gift, so she said, "What do you want?" At first, my daughter comes up to me and she's like, "Dad, what kind of laptop you want?" And I'm like, "What?" Because they know I like, I'm into like technology and stuff like that. So I'm like, I want a good laptop, like a MacBook Pro, a 16-inch, a new one. And my wife's like, "How much is that?" I was like, "It's like around $2,500. She's like, "Okay, never mind. You got to think of something else." So then I thought about it, and I knew I just bought this blower right here, and I got the little battery. I got the 2.0 battery. I don't know if you can tell right there, the 2.0 battery. And I knew I needed some bigger batteries for it because the battery runs out of it really fast. So then I went online to see what kind of deals the Home Depot had, because I have Milwaukee and they only sell it at Home Depot. And then I found this deal right here. Boom! You get a 6.0 battery and you get an 8.0 battery. I needed it because so my blower can last a long time. They can blow a lot for a long time. So they had this deal right here for $300. $299. And when you bought this, you could pick out a tool. They had a saw, they had a jigsaw, they had another light, like a different light. They had like an angle grinder, the 5-inch angle grinder. And it was weird because I thought you could use an angle grinder as a polisher, and I wanted to use that to polish my truck. But then I was talking to the Home Depot guy. He's like, "No, you don't not want to use angle grinder for that because why the hell am I feeling like I'm running out of breath? I don't know why." Because it's too fast, it spins too fast, that'll actually mess up your paint. I thought he said something like that. I was dead set that that's what I wanted to get, but then I don't know, like it was just really difficult to pick out a tool that I wanted. I almost got the jigsaw, but I ended up going with this Milwaukee light that you can see right here. It's a Milwaukee light, and the reason I went with this one was because this was $229 value. And I knew that I could sell this on, I don't know how I could sell it, but I want to sell it on offer. That way I can get at least $200 for it. And then I can buy the tool that I really want, which is an impact wrench. And the reason why I buy an impact wrench is because I know I need it for my truck. So, yeah. So, I don't know. I just thought I'd share this deal with you guys. So this is like so this is a $300 value, and this is a $229 value. So that's $629 you get for $300 plus tax. Yeah, I just thought I'd share this deal with you guys. If you guys are looking for some Milwaukee batteries, some Milwaukee tools, I keep hitting this thing for some reason. I made a video already on my cell phone, but it was just too loud because I kept hitting boxes like this and like this and like this. I just want to. Damn. I have no fucking rhythm. I never played an instrument in my life. Anyhow, another thing that I wanted to talk about is that, it's Father's Day. And, I'm really grateful to my dad. Like the other day, because I'm Hispanic, and in Hispanic countries, Father's Day, I think it was like Tuesday or Wednesday. It's like the 14th or 15th. I'm not sure. I saw it on Facebook because I have some family from Latin America on Facebook. And some of them even sent me a message like, "Oh, happy Father's Day." And I was like, "Oh, it's not yet. It's not till Sunday." But then I remember that Latin America, they celebrated a different day. So then I called my dad and I was like, "Hey, Dad, happy Father's Day." And then he was like, "Yeah, that's right. You could have never had a better father than me," or something like that in Spanish. And I was like, "Yeah, you're right." And then he's like, "Can you say it again?" And he put me on speaker because he was over like a friend's house or something. And then I was like, "Yeah, you're the worst dad I could have ever had." Spanish like that. And he was like, "Okay, bye." I think he was a little upset, but he was just playing too. But I just want to talk about how it's really hard being a father. And like a lot of times we don't know how hard it is until I didn't know how hard it was to be a father. And I remember I used to write a blog a long time ago. I used to have a blog. It's like wellnessuleta.com. And in that blog, I made a blog about how a lot of times God will let you make the same mistakes as your parents just to show you how hard it is to be because when you're growing up, you try to blame everything on your parents, and you're like, "I'm never gonna be like them," and you a lot of times end up making the same mistakes they did. And like I wrote about in that blog about how a lot of times God will let you make the same mistakes that your parents made just to show you how hard it is to be a parent, to be a dad. There is no school to be a dad. There's no degrees for this. Yes, you can get books and you can get information, watch videos how to be a better dad. But, the way I see it is the best type of learning is on the job learning. And when you're becoming a dad, when you are a dad, you're going to make a lot of mistakes. And that's the only way you'll learn. That's the only way you learn. It might not be the right way. Like, you might do stuff that's not right, but you got to give yourself a break and understand that you're learning. You weren't born perfect. You're learning. And so I just want to say to all the fathers out there, give yourself a hand of applause. Another thing is give yourself a break, because it's not easy, especially in the society we live today. It's really hard, because, for instance, our children have a lot of outside influences. They see, other people's dads, other people's stuff, and they want you to be like them. But a lot of times, you can't be them, because God, that's not how God made you. God didn't make you to be somebody else. God made you to be yourself. And so give yourself a break and understand that it's not easy. But as time goes on, you will get better, just like anything. If you just work hard at it, you will get better. And I just want to say to all the beautiful fathers out there, Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to my dad. I mean, my dad, he's just, my dad didn't teach me a lot of things, and he was like a bad influence on a lot of things. But one thing my dad taught me was to work hard, to work my freaking ass off. And he didn't just tell me, work your ass off. No, he took me with him and he showed me how hard he worked. And when I saw how hard he worked, that man worked, I never wanted to ask him for anything, because I knew that he worked hard for it and I couldn't take something away that he worked. He worked hard for it and I couldn't take that away from him. Like, when he would, for instance, when he would ask me, do you want something? I would just say no, because I knew how hard it cost him to make that money to buy me whatever I wanted. So what I did is I just said, I gotta work for my own stuff, and I don't wanna be a burden to him. So I wanna work for my own stuff and buy my own stuff. That's why when I was growing up, I never asked my dad for anything, and I actually felt ashamed to ask my dad for anything, because I knew how hard it was for him to earn the money to buy me whatever it is that I wanted. And so I just want to tell my dad. I know he doesn't understand English, but I just want to tell my dad that I love him and I freaking thank him for showing me, taking me to work with him and showing me how hard it is to earn money, okay, and how hard it is to get the things you want. That it takes a lot of hard work and effort to become something in life, and ultimately you can't do it, but it just takes a lot of hard work and dedication. All right, I just want to tell everybody thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. I hope you liked the video for today, and I know it's not perfect, but I just want to say thank you. All right, please like and subscribe. All right, bye-bye.